Welcome back to another episode of Noire. I'm at least mildly sick today, so it should go well. Really well. Yep, really well.
リット、騙したわね。もはや完全に死の街じゃないの。
Indeed.
だいぶ感染が進んでいるな。噛まれたら感染するから気をつけろ。
わかった。じゃあとりあえず美容を探しましょう。
Oh, come on, man.
あれ？あの倉庫の影、もしかして人じゃないでしょうか。
Oh no.
ええ、敵じゃなければ嬉しいわね。
And good start.
いや、来ないでください。
バレちゃったか。ごめんなさいね。
Indeed.
ビオ、あなたそんなことやってる場合じゃないでしょ。ビオなりに緊張をほぐそうとしたのよ。まあ、褒められた行いではないわね。ええ、心配かけてごめんなさい。秘書官もみんなも来てくれてありがとう。ほんと無事でよかったわ。他のみんなも帰ってこないし、女神はトラブルメーカーだらけね。
Indeed.
え？何よその目は。
いや、別に何でも。ねえ。
ええ、なんでもないわ。それよりビオさん、みんなを戻すにはどうすればいいんですか？
The only cure is death.
ああ、それなんだけどね。ワクチンがラボにあるんだよ。ちょうど扉を開けるのに人手が必要だったの。
じゃあ私たちがいればワクチンを手に入れられるってことなんですか？そのはずよ。気づかれないようにラボを目指しましょう。
Uh-oh.
とりあえずこっちよ。ついてきて。あっちゃー、あの辺ゾンビいっぱいね。ロケットランチャー撃ってもいい？
待ちなさい。あと、自分の年の人をゾンビ呼ばわりはひどいと思うわ。
She's at least mildly related to Umbrella Corp, so it's not really that bad to refer to your own citizens as zombies.
きっとワクチンを求めてそのまま時間切れになってしまったんでしょうね。
でも正直ここは避けて通れないわね。どうするの？
どうもこうも強行突破しかないわね。噛まれたら感染するってことだけど、実際噛まれてからああなるのはどれくらい？
100% fatality rate.
遅くて2時間、早い時は数十分だね。なかなか怖いものよ。
ビオさん、笑顔で言わないでくださいよ。
Hey man.
でも実際その状況にならないとどうということでもないでしょ。
それはそうですけど。大丈夫よ沙織。それだけあれば感染したとしても突っ切ってワクチンを取ってこれるわ。みんな行くわよ。
はいよ、任せなさい。
Oh gee, she opened her eyes.
優先順位を間違わないようにね。
Bang bang, etc. What's the mission? Mission is... Okay. All allies become zombies or all enemies are defeated. Sounds good. So we'll just bring Resta along, because, you know, we can maybe cure the status ailments. So we need to bring at least 4 people of some sort of... Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so what's going on here? Got some zombies. Neat. Got some Skelebros. More zombies. Some ghosts. Pretty spooky. So we're supposed to defeat all the enemies, right? That's the goal here? Okay. So, I'm assuming you're just gonna be able to cure zombification. So, let's see.
あっちです。この先ですね。このルートなら。
We still do need to keep going with the,
恥ずかしいわね。
we need to keep going with the stupid support stuff, so...
さあ行きましょう。いいわ。良いわ。こっちですか？力を感じます。
It's pretty important that we get all the buffs going.
こっちこっち。
She doesn't have any sort of buffing skills, does she? No. Okay, well, that's fine.
ドリブルだ。
Seems like this is gonna be the really hard set of characters because most of them don't have self buffs. Okay, so they totally do aggro. They're just auto aggroed. There's no way for them to get to us on the other routes, so they don't aggro right away. Well, these guys don't aggro anyway. And I'm assuming these only move... I don't even know where they move to. Maybe they move to here. That seems reasonable, right? Yeah, like right there. That seems...
みんなの思い受け取ったわ。
Well, if they're just gonna auto aggro, I could just sit at the start, right?
パワー全開であります。
Oh man.
これよ。
Just gotta get the buffs going. Because if they're just gonna auto aggro, the best option here is just to sit and wait for them to get here and then nuke them as soon as they walk into range. So like, you just do this. So none of these guys are gonna, even if they all moved, honestly speaking, you'd probably be able to nuke them down before it'd be an issue. And can't. It's kind of like a bit slow, but considering that there's a status ailment I have to play around, I'd rather not deal with it.
恥ずかしいわね。
This does not play around status ailments. Unless I have like some real big range on those quote-unquote bites. But even still, assuming I can cure status ailments, or at least just kill the person flat out. Oh boy, that's not good. Their movement range is just in the way that they're probably going to get a set of attacks in. That'll be fine. We'll figure out what the hell their status conditions are.
時が見えるであります。 ありがとう。
We do need to keep going with buffs, though, because unfortunately I do need to do more Lily rank grinding. Which makes me kind of sad, really.
良いわ。ほどんどん強くなってしまいますわね。
Neat. Gain an ability.
ありがとうございます。
Alright.
あっちです。
Yep, that'll work.
幸せです。私
I'm assuming the next platform moves when we kill all of the major guys there. Because the platform hasn't moved like at all.
みんなの思い受け取ったわ。 良いわ。
Get some of that real sick buff action going on, because that's kind of what we're about
皆
here.
さんとつながったみたい。
Because unfortunately I'm going to be getting at least another like 1 to 3 characters, so...
こっちです。
Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Do I have like better range or something else maybe? I don't. Oh, that's so disheartening. Whatever.
痛いです。
Her range is definitely not going to be that good.
恥ずかしいわね。 こっちね。
Yeah, actually right
さ
there's
あ行
good.
きましょう。発進であります。感じるであります。 こっちですか？
We don't have good range here. How unfortunate.
手紙だけ。ほらほら。良いわ。
This is not a good place to stand either, because I can't abuse everybody for support.
こっちこっち。こっちでいいんですね。
You just kind of chill out, whatever.
あっちです。
And that should be... Yep.
嬉しいです。
Delete. Alright. That's an accomplishment. And buff.
ありがとう。待ったなしよ。いい指示であります。パワー全開であります。
We just gotta get some of that good old buff action going.
ほらほら。輝いてる。こっちですか？
Let me just throw SP chargers.
早いでしょ。
You'd be a lot faster if you weren't carrying a ball around, most likely.
こっちでいいんですね。
Try to figure out. I'm assuming I have to stand on that platform, which means the like waiting game is even longer. Which is unfortunate because I kind of don't want it to be that
あっ
long.
ちです。これは。ありがとう。さあ行きましょう。ほらほら。
And what does Red Devil do? Oh, neat.
よいわ。オッケーですね。皆さんとつながったみたい。皆さん。
Just gotta get everybody like in the buff range, you know.
ドリブルだ。いい指示であります。時が見えるであります。
And rest of this can be like super
こ
slow.
っちでいいんですね。
Kinda doesn't matter. So presumably when the next person hits that switch there. Alright, what happens?
そっちです。
Okay, that's what I figured would happen. Which means everybody else needs to kinda like find somewhere to sit.
ありがとう。
Where's a good spot? Oh, right here's a good spot actually. Let's just check this out. Where's the next one? Okay, so it's gonna be down there.
こっちね。
So we got lots of ground to cover, unfortunately.
いいわ。輝いてる。
Unfortunately, because of the like shit tons of ground we have to cover,
行きますね。
we're not gonna be doing this very quickly.
このルートなら。
Map's kind of annoying, but thankfully everything else should aggro. So well, all of the zombies will aggro, which is fine. Now does she have to stand on that?
あっちです。あっちです。
Alright, we're good.
行きますね。ありがとうございます。
We'll just kind of like pull stuff one at a time. We'll go super slow, mostly because
発進であります。
going super slow
感じるであります。
has the added benefit of being able to get everybody up on the support chain.
ドリブルだ。
You can't do anything.
輝いてる。 それでは向かいます。
It's important to get
はい。
it's important to get everybody like up on the lily rank as like a frame of reference here. Got like all this like look at all that like 75s. All those 75s look good. And then you got like 9. At least we're getting, like, at least the 3 people with buffs, you can tell. So Lady walks at 31. Everybody else is kind of like, whatever. We're getting there. At least everybody's in double digits now. Double digits. Good place to be. Should be like one more turn, and then I can just nuke all of it, which will be good. I kind of wish that this was a little bit different. I could like maybe have a risk of losing. But unfortunately, the game is currently forcing me to play this way. Which is unfortunate, to say the least. So I have to kill everything anyway, so... Anybody else low on mana? You are. Since Rest is not really doing anything. And she doesn't really need to do anything, she's just mostly there for, like, damage control. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he just move into that slot area. Oh boy. I'm excited. You can just tell. Everybody else can just do their buffs or whatever. Quick, everybody cast buffs. Well, actually, we don't need to have everybody cast buffs now. Yep, we can hit all 4 of them. There we go. Yeah, we can kind of just move everybody up too on the next turn. This could be nice. Just move everybody up a square. Well, up a set, up to here. Skill. Just some pretty good movement range there. And she can just kill out. Puna can just kill everybody. I don't even care. Oh god, no. Okay, you're just not moving then. So standing on that actually sends it back. Why would you ever want to send it back outside of like... Actually, I can think of one situation. I can think of one situation in which you'd want to send that back. Which is, oh no, this is going incredibly poorly. Let's stop the enemy from being able to attack us. Which would totally have worked a lot better. That would have totally worked a lot better maybe if, you know, these all started down at the same time. And also when you clicked on one of these, it sent you like, instead of it being open here, it was open over here instead. So like your character is fucked, like 110%. So you actually have to make a sacrifice.
この先ですね。
And what I might mean by that is, think about it this way. You step on this, you're here, and you can't just like, say for example, I press this right now, because like, let's say these like 5 dudes are too much for me, for whatever reason. I'm getting zombied all over the place. Not only would it fit like the like Resident Evil theme of somebody heroically sacrificing themselves for something that's utterly pointless, it just makes it a sacrifice, like, and also like I said, like these should all be down right off the bat, so you get swarmed right away. So there's a reason to click them, other than being like, oh, I guess I'm ready for the next wave of dudes, on a map that has no turn count. Come on. I hate being rushed when I play these games, but on the other hand, like, I know a really good possibility, like a really good chance when I see one, and this was a really good chance that just kind of like flopped. It's kind of depressing. Well, may as well just skill up and everything.
ありがとう。さあ行きましょう。こっちかぜ。こっちですか？
And just gonna keep going like that.
ありがとうございます。
I don't know. Maybe they tried something. Maybe they tried it and it like didn't work out or something, so they just went like this. But if you ask me, that's a good reason to like scrap a level and just start anew if this wasn't gonna work out for whatever reason. This seems kind of weird to me. Like I said, it seems like there was an idea here, and then it just like, they just didn't. And if anything, that's just kind of like, if anything, that kind of just describes this company in general, like that makes these games. Except that it's not like as like, oh man, we just didn't think you could do it sort of thing. It's more of along the lines of, we didn't think about it. Because like, honestly speaking, if there's anything that's kind of just been aggravating me about playing Neptune games, is that these games are honestly very, very, very close to being good. Like, and that's the thing that hurts the most. As all of these games are very close to being like excellent games, and that's probably why it has the cult following that it does. Well, I don't know if you call it cult following, but the reason why these games have the following they do is that because they do have really good gameplay. The problem is that like most people don't want to see past the anime waifus, and they just see, well, they just see this. They see the anime waifus, which is honestly fine. They see the anime waifus, and honestly, that's fine. But like, when you're sitting there, I'm not even really a gameplay designer or anything like that, obviously. I'm just some scrub who plays fucking games on YouTube, but when you sit here and you're like looking at the map design, and you're like, you yourself can think of an idea that would have been significantly cooler, and would have maybe added like a sense of tension to a level, as opposed to right now, where I'm literally walking forward while spamming as much Lily rank as possible. And honestly, this is taking like 50 million turns, way too many, but you know. Oh, that guy can apparently hit me from here. Wow, okay, that's kind of a dick move, honestly. Because now somebody has to fucking go over there. I don't want to warp, because I don't want to just have another person get stoned. We'll just have Resta, like, walk over there very slowly. It's kind of like a... It seems like everything is like 1 or 2 steps away from being actually, like, really good. It's like they got a good idea going, and then they just didn't keep going with it. They just said... They're like, oh, that's a good idea. And then, like, no one was like, you know what would make that idea better? They just have the, ooh, that's a good idea, and then they don't carry on with it. Which is the biggest disappointment, really, if I had to say something about being disappointed. Although this one, a single person hasn't been, like, actually zombified yet. It's like, oh. Which is a little bit even more disappointing. Alright, and now you can just go... Oh, her turn's over. Well, that's unfortunate. This is also disheartening. Like this here, this like spamming. This spamming of like this. What's going on right now? Where if anything were to come close to this, they just instantly explode. Like it's just how it's gonna be, but I don't know. Like I said, everything's so close to being good, but they're just like they're too rushed out on like getting out a product. Like they want to get their product out there, as opposed to thinking of a way of putting the product out there. Putting the product out there that's even better. Honestly speaking, in a way, it's kind of sad to see people like just brush this game off as anime garbage, but honestly speaking, the way this company kind of like throws out its games, I can definitely understand why it's considered like anime garbage. Admittedly, like most of their productions lately have been like remakes, which isn't really helpful either. Or not even remakes, just ports. But they don't, I don't know, like they don't bother to just try and fix things. I can go over like so many different issues with these sorts of games. I'm actually not gonna make her, I'm gonna actually make her recover SP this turn instead. I mean, like, I can go relate this back to, like, the Neptune, the Mega Dimension thing, where they made a new system that's really cool, but, like, they didn't really do anything with it. They just made it. Like, I'm not sure if you get what I mean, but, like, they made it, but they didn't do anything with it. In fact, they put so little effort into it that one of the major problems with it is that it has a scaling problem to the point where like auto attacks are the only thing worth anything in that game, which is concerning to say the least. And of course they patched it on like the PS4 version, but that isn't really saying anything because it's the PS4 version. And I don't have a fucking PS4. They released it on PC with that problem though. They didn't actually fix that. They just, which is even more asinine to me. They released a previous version of the game. They don't even release the fixed version they put on. You're like sitting there going like, okay, buddy.
みんなの思い受け取ったわ。輝いてる。
I should probably end this episode though. We're getting a little long here. So, until next time. You can hear me complain while I'm sick at the same time, because that's just the best thing ever, listening to a sick person complain.